Hey, now we're about an hour out from the seminar. You know, there's a principle called Murphy. The principle of Murphy says whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So you've got to be really smart on the day of the seminar. It's amazing how things don't work. Things that worked 10 minutes ago don't work now. So you always got to be smarter than Murphy. So that's one principle. The other one is, let me go through some of the slides, and I'll give you some feedback on. Go ahead and show the slides, buddy, Peter. And I'll just go through.
Ready?
So one of the things I do is I make sure to put a lot of funny slides, and the other one is, look, you want to make it easy for people to read. So I have a white box, and the minute I hit my button, it takes away the white box, revealing what's below it. You see, if I were to put all of that right off the bat, it would be too hard for them to read. So just come back to me every so often, Peter.
Yeah.
Because I think you want to learn some of the principles of how I create slides. So again, I use human images a lot. I don't mind pushing the edge of the envelope. So again, look there's very few things on a slide. There's one main point per slide. Humor is very good. Again, I like to use images wherever I can. Now I've got this model, and so what I do is instead of sort of breaking it down, I'm going to leave this up there for a long time, because people won't have necessarily this thing. Now I'll show them where to go to download that. But you can see I just click on the forward button, and that little red button. By the way, it's very similar to the iPhone red button for messages. So it's an easy app. It's a modern way of doing it. But I direct their eyes with something very bright as I go through the slideshow. Again, one of the things that I do here, you'll see go ahead, Peter, is the model that I use. So this would be like a section header. I want them to know that now I'm moving on to another point. Okay, so then again, same sort of thing. You'll see just lots of slides, lots of images. As I'm going through this, I'm checking for spelling. I'm making sure that everything works okay. I keep a consistent color. Again, a break here. Now, here's one thing that I talked about before. So one of the things that I do is I always put a slide like this that's the image of the video on the next slide, so I can set up this video. So I come to this slide, and then I hit video.
Brian, Stacy.
And then the video plays. So let me advance, because I want to show you. In fact, why don't I do this on the next slide? I'm going to show you my clothes and how I build for my clothes in a minute. Okay, so let's hit stop, dude. And that's Peter.